Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
Hey, I'm really ready. Hey.
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Jeff's Record Store, Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. And then we wrap it up with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and we're out there hundreds of miles away. While you're listening, go to Spotify podcasts, give us 5 stars. Give us 5 stars. Watch on YouTube, subscribe, all that good stuff. I messed up that intro really bad, but that's okay. So let's get into this. Fearless Beer review. What do you got? Go.
I got this. The gas station QT
Oh my god!
has their own beer. Quitting time, huh?
Wow. I imagine that does not taste good. Just like a cheap lager.
I don't know. A friend of the pod, Sloan, he always waits till after he's off of work at like fucking 1:30 in the morning to buy beer instead of just waking up a little bit early and planning ahead. And so he comes home with just absolute fucking garbage, and this is it. So I don't know how this will taste. I imagine it's gonna taste like gas station lager.
And I bet you every single time Sloan buys beer that he's never heard of like that, he asks the cashier, "Oh, is this beer any good? Is this beer good?
Yeah,
Have you heard this beer good?"
And the cashier's like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here. Leave me the fuck alone."
Kid Sloan.
Yes, that's what I got.
Good.
I have some backies because I imagine it's probably going to be a drain pour.
Yeah, probably. What's the ABV on it?
4.5, 4.3.
Yeah, it's a light bitch.
That's a light bitch.
All right, so I have. I don't think I've had this. This is a Mind Haze Galaxy Bender. It's a double hazy or double IPA. Yeah, double hazy IPA, 8.5%. Yeah, Mind Haze is usually good, and Firestone Brewery is a very good brewery. We've been there. You and I have been there with friend of the pod, Mike and Ryan. We've all been there before. But I just opened it. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna start pouring here. You already pour yours?
Pour it up. No, I'm drinking straight from the can. I don't know how I should be drinking this, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Why waste a glass? Because we all know it's probably not going to be good.
It's brewed by an actual brewery, though. It's brewed by Marshall Brewing Company, they're from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know anything about this brewery other than they brew beer for a gas station. So I don't know.
That's a pretty big contract. I mean, that's a big gas station.
It's funny because I had never been to a QT. At least I don't think I have until I moved to Arizona. But then I realized every time I've watched Cops outside of like California, they all take place at the QT gas station. QT is like notorious for it's all cops.
For criminals?
It's always on cops. Yeah, for criminals.
All right, so let's start tinking and drinking. You ready?
Let's tink and drink, baby girl. Clunk. Let's clunk and get drunk.
Wow. Oh, man. All right, so what do you think of your beer? Your quitting time beer, what would you rate it based off of our world-famous 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. What do you got? Go.
It's definitely not as disgusting as I thought it was going to be. It does remind me of like an Outlaw Light, but this is even lighter. So it's pretty light. The only taste coming through here is just this weird nutty taste. And a lot of shitty beers that I drink, maybe it's just my palate, but it's almost like nutty. And it's not very good. This is for sure a 1, though. Like, yeah, you should try this. It's a gas station beer. That's like if 7-Eleven had a beer, you try a 7-Eleven beer, wouldn't you? Of course. That's Silly Boy. Absolutely.
Silly Boy.
That's Silly Boy. Absolutely, you try it. That's it. Just a 1.
Okay, just a 1. All right, my Mind Haze Galaxy Bender Double Hazy IPA. This is a strong bitch. You could taste the alcohol. Like this is, it hits you. It really does hit you. But it tastes really delicious. Like this is it's very, very fruity. It's very almost kind of like tart almost. It's it tastes pretty good. It's pretty solid, even though you can really taste the booze. Actually, it kind of, you know what it reminds me of as a screwdriver, just orange juice and vodka. That's really what it kind of reminds me of.
When I think of screwdriver, I just think of barf.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
I've
when we were
barfed many
young.
times on vodka in general.
It's true, you have. I've
Many
never
times.
barfed.
Okay.
From
I've seen you
drinking.
barf, but okay.
Never barfed from drinking. No, I have not. Never have, never will. So anyway, with my beer, I'll give this I'll give it a 2.25. I would go back to this, maybe not very often because it's a strong bitch, but it's good. It's solid.
Did we only have one beer when we went to the brewery?
No,
I think we just had one, and then we went to another brewery in the middle of nowhere. Remember, Mike knew about some random place, and we're like, okay, because I don't remember us because somebody had to drive, right? And that's not.
Yeah, I drove.
Yeah,
I
so
drove
we don't
that
want to
trip.
we don't want to get too drunk. I remember Mike driving too a little bit.
Maybe
No?
he did. Maybe he did a tiny bit.
That was only 6 hours. I guess not that big of a deal, or however long it was. Yeah, I think we only had the one beer there.
Yeah, maybe we had
what did we have?
the IPA, because they're known for the 805 lager. And I remember the
Yeah.
night before we were drinking. That was all we were drinking the night before at the bar, that random bar we went to the night before. We were just only drinking 805 because that was the same town that the brewery was in. And then the next day we went. I think we each had 2 beers, so we had to have had.
What hotel was the first night? Was that the one where I was yelling at those people coming out of the bar?
No, that was in San Jose. This one
night,
was
the first night was the shitty one, right?
was the Motel 6. We
Yeah.
stayed at the Motel 6. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
And then
I
Ryan
remember that.
slipped on the floor in the
Yeah.
hotel room, like the brand new flooring, like wooden flooring. He just slipped out of nowhere. It wasn't even wet. He just slipped.
Just slipped.
Just fucking slipped. Yeah. So that was
That
was
was ugly.
Yeah. And there was that
Ugly.
bootleg casino next to the hotel. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Like clearly it wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh boy, that was a fun trip. That was a
trip.
really fun trip. So anyway, let's move on to the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and like I said, your record store, Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. So what do you got? Go.
I'll pick them up. Gojira. That's like the last one I'll probably talk about because I talk about every other one.
Seriously.
Yeah. It's their first record. I just talk about them as I go through them, kid. That's all I do.
Yeah. Just call
That's
them
all
as
I
you
do.
see them. Terra
Um,
Incognita.
I think this one sounds fine. I don't remember this being quiet. I think it
It's
sounded
quiet.
just fine.
It's quiet.
Is it as quiet as the Link? The Link?
It's probably about the same as the Link.
The Link?
Yeah.
The
Probably
Link?
the same. The Link.
The Link? Goya.
There you go.
Arizona band. This is their first record, but this is a reissue of their first record, 2013. Stoner rock band from Phoenix. Somebody traded in every single one of their records and EPs. I took them all home and got through them all. And I think I kept like 2 out of, 10 or 11. Because you don't need that much. I just want to keep the best. But that's when I kept 777, their first record.
Nice.
It's good shit if you like that genre. Which
Yeah, it's
everybody
good
does, 'cause
stuff.
It's good.
It's
Perfect.
good stuff.
This bad boy.
John Williams, baby.
Mwah. I think this was from a couple years ago. He was like 89 here.
Jesus.
Yeah, 2022. It was 89 when this happened. But anyway, this is the Berlin Symphony Orchestra, big, well-known orchestra. As if I know. I just saw that online. Somebody said they're big and well-known. And then John Williams, obviously, is one of the biggest names in classical composing history, really.
Yeah.
But
Even though he's a
the
thief.
more I read about him, the more I realize the concept of borrowing / stealing is very, very blurry. Because, damn, dude, even like the Star Wars theme song, like everything this guy has done that has made him who he is. Borrow, steal, I don't know. Like the Rites of Spring song, like that classical composition. A lot of stuff has come from that. Superman, the Jaws, dun dun, 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 dun. Like, dude, so much of this. Like, there's videos, numerous videos on YouTube that you can watch, where it's like, oh, does it sound familiar? And then it's like, oh shit, that's Indiana Jones. Oh shit, that's fucking E.T. So again, like, what does that mean, right? Borrowing, stealing. Rock music does it all the fucking time. But for some reason, John Williams never gets called out. I don't know.
Never does.
Maybe he does.
Never does.
But maybe he does. I don't.
But you
follow
said
classical
that.
music.
That one guy from I think Beaker's Records.
He's the one that turned me onto it.
Yeah, he hates John Williams.
Everybody likes John Williams, right? But it's I know, like when we hear Tom Morello play guitar, I'm like, oh, dude, that's like the most basic, like minor pentatonic that AC/DC and everybody else has ripped off. That's what he does with like classical music. He's like, oh, that sounds like Tolstoy or some shit that I don't fucking even never heard of, and he'll pick up on it. But anyway, check it out. But this record's cool. This one right here because it's set up more like a live rock concert. There's loud applause after each like movement. There's some like vocal like talking where they're kind of like talking amongst each other. Or he's like giving direction or something like that. And in some of the forums I was reading, the classical guys don't like that. They just like dead fucking silence throughout the entire thing. But I get it because a lot of like the really hardcore classical guys, they're audiophiles and they will spend big money on classical records. But if they have any sort of mark on them, they're not like just near mint, they won't even fucking bother them. They might as well be trash. So that was funny. But anyway,
Very nice.
last thing. This guy.
Beastie Boys. There we go.
This is OG I got from the record show that we were at, that
Mm-hmm.
we sold at. Pretty happy about this one. That was pretty cool. This is my favorite Beastie Boys record.
Which record
Probably
is
not their
it?
best. Hello Nasty.
There we go. Forgot to say that.
Hello Now. What's on the fucking front, dude?
Yeah, but if people are listening, which a lot of people listen, they don't
Fuck
watch.
those people. Stupid if they listen. Idiots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
Hello
Skip.
I got this. I think he watches. He doesn't watch. He listens.
used
He
to
listens
watch.
on his dog
Yeah.
walks. When his dog walks him. The song I chose was the Fatboy Slim remix of Body Movin', which I think is just so fucking
Really
good.
good.
It's such
Really
a perfect remix. So sometimes the remixes are better than the original, and
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
I think that one's better than the original. We do next week's episode or 2 weeks from now. That remix will be better than the original.
Well, but no, I know what song you're talking about, and you're wrong. But
And
that's
it
okay.
is.
But that's okay.
And it is. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all you
today.
got. Perfect. All right. I got 3 things here. First, got this from your store, or from you. Ordered through your store. Gojira, the link. There we go. Still going through my Gojira that I got from a month ago. So, yeah, the second record, this is a 2021 pressing. The original one came out in 03. But, yeah, this is the 2021 pressing, Euro pressing on black. And it's quiet, but you just got to crank it up a little bit, and you're fine. You're solid. You're good to go. So, yeah, we took a deep dive into the link last month, or about a month and a half ago. So go check that one out. We
No, it wasn't the
dove into
link.
that.
It was a different record. But
Yeah,
it's
but we
all
got into the band.
We did.
Sorry,
Into the
Gojira.
band.
There we go.
That's right.
So we got that, and then next up, I got this from the OC Record Show that you and I sold at last month, and this is Korn. Life is Peachy.
Korn.
Their second record from 1996. This is an OG Euro press on black, and I'm just stoked to have an OG. It's not in perfect condition. There's one skip on it, which is annoying.
Is it a
one
big skip?
No, it's not big. It's not that bad. But there's still a skip, and there's some surface noise on some of the side A. Side B is pretty clean, but
Was it listed as like mint, or was it listed appropriately?
it didn't list.
Yeah.
Just the price. There was only the price on it. So
Because you bought it
they
from the
didn't
same
list.
guy I bought some of my stuff from, though, right?
Yeah,
That little
yeah.
punker kid.
yes, so I got the Refused record from that kid, that
Yeah.
guy, and that was like near mint. That was
Everything I
just
bought from him
perfect.
too was just beautiful.
Yeah, but now this one, it's still. I mean, it's still fine. I'm happy with it. Not that upset. But anyway, Korn, Life is Peachy, one of my favorite records. So there's that. And lastly, I got this from Enjoy the Ride Records. This record is Phantom Planet. Phantom Planet is missing. Their first record from 1998. I think it's 98. It was repressed this year for the very, very first time by Enjoy This Ride Records. It's on Translucent Blue Smoke. And if you know anything about that label or website, whatever you want to call it, manufacturer, they put out solid pressings of everything.
Bootlegger?
Everything well, it's not bootlegger because no, it's sanctioned by the band. So they're
No,
not.
that's
a
not a
bootleg.
bootleg, but they are bootleggers because they do release boots.
They do sometimes, yes. Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes they do a lot.
No. You know nothings. But yeah. Anyway, Phantom Planet. You know, Tammy. This is her favorite band ever. And so I just have listened to Phantom Planet for 20 years, like consistently because of her. Otherwise, I probably would have never gotten into this band or this record. But this is just solid fucking indie rock. It's good. Good stuff.
Good.
So there you go.
It's good.
Phantom Planet is missing. Now I just need an actual copy of The Guest. I have The Guest revisited, but I don't have the actual, original recording of that album. So anyway, that's all I got.
Do you have Raise the Dead?
I do. I have an OG of Raise the Dead.
Oh wow, bro.
Yeah, I got a good deal on that one, like 6 months ago. Rare stuffs. But anyway, that's all we got for the vinyls. And you got anything else? I mean, no new music I think has really come out. It's worth talking
Except for
about.
Weezer, but that's okay. You can just
Oh,
skip
that's
over
right.
the whole
No,
Weezer
we could
thing.
talk about
That's
Weezer. I
all
forgot.
the-
It just came out today.
the
It just came out
news.
today. Well, then lead the way.
Well,
Lead
I
the
mean,
way.
the song was officially released today. They had already been playing it on their Gathering pop-ups, and then dating back to last week when we were talking about "Go Away" and the girl
Go away,
singer.
Go away.
They brought her out from one of the LA pop-up shows on the rooftop, which was
That
cool. And they were doing this whole marketing thing too, and they're doing pickleball. And somebody was
Trivia
interviewing
night.
Rivers while he was playing pickleball, and they're asking him about all of this, and he's like, "Yeah, it's a concept album." And like, well, what's up with that? What's going on? He's like, "Well, we're kind of just still figuring it out." And I was like, "Dang, dude, you guys are just like, you're putting the what do they call it, the cart before
horse-
the carriage, the horse
The
before
horse
the
before
cart."
the cart. Yeah.
And it's just you're setting your sights real big, and I hope it pays off. But this new song is dope. I think it's cool. I like it.
Called
It's
Shine
not-
Again.
It's not set any records yet, but I think it's one that will grow on me
Mm-hmm.
because it's cool. And then we bought tickets to go see Weezer in October ish.
Not together, but
Not
you know,
together.
you're going to the Arizona date. I'm going to the LA date.
How much were your tickets
So
Tickets.
they were $160.
for? Was that with fees and tax?
Yeah, fees and taxes was $160. I got floor, but I didn't get pit. So I got the section right behind the pit, but it's still on the floor. So
mine with tax and fees was $185 a ticket. But we got pit tickets.
yeah,
So that shows just like dude. Also, with taxes and fees, it was $100. Fees were $75 and taxes was
Yeah.
$25. I don't know if you noticed, but dude, the
taxes.
fees are outrageous.
So for the 2 tickets, it was $320 altogether. But then it broke down just the fees by themselves, not even the tax, just the fees, $65 in fees. It's fucking
Unreal,
stupid. It's
It
so fucking stupid.
dude. That is unreal. We've just got there's got to someone's got to put a stop to this.
Yeah, I know.
It's not gonna be Weezer, but someone else has got to put a stop to this.
I mean, it would have to be a band like Metallica, like really, or
yeah,
Taylor
Metallica
Swift.
could easily do. Yeah, Taylor Swift could do it in one
Yeah,
pen stroke.
but I don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm seeing him at Staples Center where the Lakers play. It's called the Crypto.com Arena now, but everybody knows it as Staples Center, really.
Kobe's
So,
house.
Yeah, Kobe's house. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna see the Kobe statue. I haven't seen the Kobe statue, not yet.
No.
So I'll see that in October. I'm excited for that. And I
That's part of the night.
Yeah, the best part of it. Seriously, yeah. I'll take a picture in front of it. So I'll be one of
remember-
those knuckleheads.
Just because time spent at the Staples Center in that area of LA Live, I think they called it. I don't think
Yeah.
they still call it that. But I remember, I don't know if you were there or not, but Brian Sohill or somebody, but there's a big, huge like fire engine, whatever like the biggest fire engine is called for fire departments, was outside LA Live, and you could climb all over it and shit. And the game had already ended, and so it was just kind of like adults and everyone nerding out and stuff over it. And like I was next in line to like climb all over this shit. And this fucking like guy just like stands next to me and lets his kid go in front of me. Like obviously I'm not gonna fucking say nothing about this kid. But I was kind of a little irritated. I look over and it's the fucking dude from Super Trooper, like the dark Indian, dark
really?
skinned Indian guy. Yeah. And I was like, are you the dude from Super Troopers? He's like, yeah. I said, and I said something about like about his kid cutting in front of me. I was like, do you realize your kid just cut in front of me? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
That was
give a
it.
shit.
No. 'Cause I'm an adult. I'm a grown ass
Yeah,
man. Like
I
I
know,
shouldn't,
I
you know what I mean? I shouldn't be climbing over this fucking thing anyway. But I eventually did climb on the fire truck, and it was fucking badass. That was cool.
Why do we get to this story?
Because we're talking about the Kobe statue at
Oh
LA
my
Live.
God. God damn. But yeah, no, it'll be a fun show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for this one.
Be a fun show. I'm excited too.
Yeah, because you're taking Kaylee.
Taking Kaylee, yeah, she's a big Weezer fan. I was gonna buy the VIP tickets. I really was. If they were like in the 300 range, I'd be like, all right, fuck it, dude. Like I'll splurge the $600-700 like that to take her to like her first real big, huge concert. Like it's not a big deal, but they're like $650 before taxes and fees. That means they're probably be close to $800.
Yeah, the one at Staples Center was $650 as well. Yeah.
Like, are you crazy?
I know, fucking crazy.
And Weezer rarely does meet and greets too, so like your chances of like actually running into them backstage, or it wasn't even really clear if you're going backstage. It said a guided tour somewhere, so it might have been like partly backstage, but not in the actual dressing room, or it was worded weird. I was like, fuck it, whatever. It would be cool anyway.
Probably get to watch like the sound check and shit.
The chances of you meeting them are slim because again, they don't really do meet and greets like ever like that. They do it outside. Like organically at the pickleball tournament or whatever, but not really for concerts like that.
Yeah.
And we saw that when he ran from us when we tried to call his name.
And Pat was nice enough to come over and talk to us.
Yeah.
That was 20 years ago when we saw
20
Weezer.
years ago.
Fuck. I think the last time you and I saw Weezer together was when they opened for Blink in 2009.
Yes.
It was 2009. That was the last time you and I saw them. It was Blink, Weezer, Taking Back Sunday. I think All American. No, Fall Out Boy. It was Fall Out Boy. Yeah.
So I have no recollection of Fall Out Boy at all.
Yeah. We missed Fall Out Boy. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, we got there for Taking Back Sunday, then Weezer, and then Blink played.
What's funny is there's a girl that comes to my store, same age as us, and she's from, like, the more we talk, the more I realize like we like the same music. And she's from Pasadena or something, but she was also at that same exact show.
No shit. The Blink one.
Yeah.
In Irvine,
yeah, she was there for Blink, and then Weezer, then Taking Back Sundays. Oh, yeah, same, really.
Yeah, it was a good show.
This would be my fourth time seeing Weezer. Then
this would be my fourth time too, because Tammy and I saw them with Panic at the Disco in 2014.
You lucky duck.
2014, I saw them with Panic at the Disco. Panic opened up for them. Oh,
you're probably so excited to see Panic, huh?
Oh god, just screaming girls, literally just screaming girls everywhere. Then they all left. All those girls left. All those fucking girls left. Didn't even stay for Weezer.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm excited. Fourth time. Very nice. Very nice.
Good.
All right.
That is good.
So we got anything else on this episode?
Think that's it.
You think that's it? Okay. All right. Then thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. If you watch on YouTube, you smash that subscribe button. That's what the kids say, dude. And that's it. That's all.